लाइव करने के बाद मुझे होस्ट बना दीजिएगा सर, मुझे ये करना है स्क्रीन से।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, एक सेकेंड ना। एक बार आपका सेट हो जाए एक बार। यूट्यूब का लिंक आपको दे रहा हूँ मैं। हम्म, अश्विनी, दिनेश आनंद का नाम चेंज कर देना। एक सेकेंड, मैं कर रहा हूँ।
अब ये लाइव हो गया है।
हाँ, हो गया। एक
ठीक,
सेकेंड।
आप मुझे होस्ट बना दो।
हाँ, एक सेकेंड।
Hello everyone. So in last session we have designed the smartphone using the IndusPhone quad and the GSM module, and then we have make the UI. And next session we have designed integrated the UI with the functions. So we are proceeding further. We are now trying to add few more function to our IndusPhone phone, and the phone that we are going to make. And as you already have visited the earlier session, then you have already have seen the phone that's a smaller size, that is made with the IndusPhone coin and the round display that has a touch input, and we can use the touch screen to show the phone. So carrying forward that design, we are going to add few more functions today in our phone, like calculators, the phone book, and we will learn how to retrieve the phone book, how we will store the phone numbers in the data in our phone, and then how we can add the application like games, contact list, and all those things. So we will try to carry forward that design, and we will finish the phone design today. And then in next session we will convert our whole phone design into one single code, and then we will also convert our phone into the 4G LTE phone, 4G enabled phone that it supports the 4G SIM card as well. So for the 4G SIM card, we are using you can use any kind of 4G GSM module that is available in the market currently, either from the Quartel or the AI Thinker or any other thing. One is the AI Thinker based 4G GSM module, that is this one, AS7670C, this module, this module. We are going to use for the 4G GSM. Okay. So yeah. Uh, so as you can see here, as you can see here, I have already designed one of the game on the phone that we have designed last week. You haven't watched that thing, then you can watch. And here is the game that we have designed. It is a Pong game, and it you can move this to play the games and all those things. So you can make similar kind of app and games, and add a few more functions to the phone. So let's go to the coding for the adding the phone book and all other things. So here is the before the coding, let's make the one of the important function for any kind of phone design, that is the dial screen. So in last session, the very first session, we have make the dial screen where you can dial the number. But later I have realized that it can only dial the number. It can't make the call because it don't have the call button, back button, and the call in button. So today we have modified that code and added that buttons and integrated with the UI to make the call using the GSM module that is available in our design, in our circuit design. So here apart from these numbers, these numbers like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 star has and all these numbers. We have added three more keys, that is the call key. This key helps this is a string key that helps us in making the call. When we tap that call key, then it will make the call to the dialed number. And then we have make one more key, that is the back button. So if we want to go to the main screen, we want to go to the switch to the main current screen, home screen, then we will use this back button to go to back to the home screen. This will help this button will help you in that. And then we have added the delete button, so that when if you type any kind of wrong number, if you tap by mistake, you have tapped any wrong phone number, then you have to delete that number. You can delete that number using this delete button. So I have added two more buttons here in the previous code for the dial screen. And then we have made a function here where we will draw out the layout of the whole numerical button, and then the string button, that is call back, and delete button. Okay. Then we have a string get keys. These what this function will actually do. So whatever the number we have typed, whatever number we have touched, it will store that number in this string array. A string array, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. What is the number? It will store that number string array. So whenever we touch the call button, whenever we touch this call button, then it will call that string number that is stored here in the string function. So this is for getting the key, testing the key input and getting the touch number. Okay. And then we have the loop function that will sense the touch and make the call using that. So I am uploading this code now, and you can see the update here on my phone. So this is the phone, and this is the game currently running on the phone that I have designed. I will tell you how to design this kind of game and many other applications on the phone. So I am uploading this. So now code is uploading. So we will make a small application codes for each of these functions. And then in the last session, what we will do, we will compile all these small function in the one software, one firmware, one OS for our Indus phone, a world's smallest phone. And then that can be, yeah, that's and then we will use the for the GSM module and make a complete phone using that. So now the code is uploading. So this is the antenna, that actually Wi-Fi antenna, and you can also use the same antenna for the similar kind of SMT antenna for the GSM module, for 4G or other GSM module, to catch good signal strength to it. Otherwise, without antenna, it will also work. It's fine. But if the signal strength is low in your area and you have network problem, then you can use this kind of SMT antenna in your phone, and then you can, yeah. So as you can see, I have the dial screen that has the numbers, and I can touch these numbers to type the number, and I can use the delete button to delete, and then use the call button to make call, and then back button to back. So suppose that I am typing the any kind of number dot 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 dot, dot, and then it will yeah, it here I have typed some kind of number, and then I can use the back or delete button here to delete these numbers, and I can use the call button here to make a call, and all those things. Okay. So now let's move on making the next function. So this is the whole dial screen and making call screen button that we have missed in the very first session. We have made the whole these things this dial button, but we have forgot to add this call button, back button, and end call button. And so we have add these buttons, and we have to add the functions for each button so that it can make the call and end the call according to that. So now let's move on to the next code. That is the app screen code. So here we are going to make application screen. That is, so in every phone when you touch the app button, that will show the grid list of the application there, calculators, the phone books, the contact details, games, and timer, and many different kind of. You can make your own different kind of application and then compile the code and then make a OS for your own phone. So here I'm doing the same thing. Like I have made one code for the dial screen, one code for the calling a screen, one code for the other function, and one code for that, and different small codes for each of these functions. And then in the last session, we will compile all these functions into one single software OS, and then we will flash that firmware in our phone, and that will work as the real phone. That's the world's smallest, that is the 4G phone, and you can use it. And that you have designed by your own. That's the main point, that you have designed your own phone. So now let's move on the code for this, how you can make the small application. So for the app screen, we have few kind of. So for the app screen, you can add different kind of application in the code, and you can define here in that. But here I have used the 4 application that we are going to design one by one, and each of the function for those skills. So one is the home, that is actually the button that will show. Another is the contacts, that will show you the context, the phone book, where you can save the new phone number to the SIM card or to the SIFS memory. This phone uses the IndusPhone coin. This phone uses the IndusPhone coin in the back, you can see. So it uses the IndusPhone coin in the back, it seems. So even the SIM card also have some kind of memory to store the phone book around few context details and the numbers. And this module also have its own 4 MB of RAM, that our whole 4 OS and whole firmware for the phone might use around 1 to 2 MB. Then other 2 MB is free, so we can use that other 2 MB as a SIFS memory. So here in the setting, we can partition that thing. Here I can go to the tools and do the partition of that memory. That is SIFS memory. So in that SIFS memory, we can store the context details or the messages. And the SIM card also have its inbuilt memory as well. So it's not that much of worry. You not need to worry about that much about the space for storing the messages, the contacts, and all other things. But here we are using the SIFS memory or inbuilt memory of the Indus Phone for our phone to store the context. And you can also make the change in the code, and so that it can share those contact details and messaging and store in the SIM card directly, and write those in the SIM card directly as well. So next thing, we are using the calculators. So that is the one or another basic application that we found in every kind of phone. Then we have the games like simple game that we have just seen in the start of this session, the Pong game or any Flappy Bird game or any kind of game. So we will make the game in the next session as well. So this next session is going to be interesting. Because we are going to design different kind of games for our phone, and we will actually design a video games on the phone, and then you can play. So it's the game that is designed by you, and it's the smallest phone that is designed by you. So it's going to the crazy DIY, and we'll enjoy the stuffs, and we will enjoy the designing. So this is going to be the crazy side. I like you have the touch screen and a small display, and you can play the games. You can design your own games, and you can all those things. So here we will also add the games, and then be able to design the application for the timer. So these are the few applications that will be displayed on the application screen. So we have defined these. You can add few more applications according to you, and you can define it so that it can be displayed on that application screen. So now, like next, what we will do is we will create different screen function to draw out that particular things, and then we will integrate that to a function that will do the particular. So suppose that I am now in the application screen. Now next there is a context. So when I tap on the context screen, then we will call the context screen, and the functions for adding and deleting the context details or extracting the context details are displaying on the phone screen. So we have to make a one of the home screen function, that is the main screen where you will see the time and all other things. Then we have the function to show you the context, and then you have to design the function for that will show you the calculators, and then using this handle the calculator, it will we will display out the different kind of numbers and arithmetical things for the calculation, and then it will then we have to set the function that will do the arithmetical and logical calculations, and source the result on that. So using this string calculators result, it will actually takes the input from the calculators application that we have designed here, and it will do the arithmetic and logical calculations and display it on the display. And using this function, it will handles the calculator screen, like typing the screen, making the displaying the keyboards and all those. And using this function, we will handle the screen touch, that where we on the point we are touching that. And these are the different three screens that will display it on the application. One is the calculator, one is the games, and other is the context details and all those things. Now when I upload this, it will show those functions, and we can operate those things accordingly. So now I am uploading this code. So now new code is uploading. So let me zoom out this. So new code is uploading here. So as you can see here, the new screen has updated here. Why it's camera? Yeah, as you can see, the new screen is updated here. So now it's showing the menu. You can see here the menu for the different kind of thing. You can see those four menus for the different application, that is the context, then the timer, then the calculator, and all those menu. So you can use any of these menu to open that particular application that we have designed here in the code. Here in the code. So if I touch the calculator thing, then it will open the calculator. If I touch the timer thing, then it will use the timer and all other things. So this is how you will design the different application. So suppose that I have touched the context screen, then it will display the contact list here in the screen. You can see the different contacts here. If I choose any other kind of application like calculator, then it will display the calculator like this, as you can see. Now it is in the calculator screen. Now I can type any numbers. Let me show you more closely. Is it visible now? Yeah, it's visible, I think. So let me zoom in it into it. Now it's visible, I think. So I can type any kind of number and then you use equal to get the answer for that. So this is how we can make the calculator application. So this is how you can make the different kind of application as per your need. And we have the C button and equal to button, then the arithmetical positive and negative, all those buttons. And it have the calculate whatever the number we typed here from in this here, it will displayed here. So this is how we can make the calculator application and the context application and all other things. Then we have the game option where we will design the games for this phone. So in next session, we will run different games and then we will compile whole OS ports into the dat and make a one firewall, and we will that upload that whole phone OS firewall on this Indus phone, and then our whole full-fledged 4G is world smallest phone will get ready to for you so that you can test out whole function of the phone and see how this phone works. We will also try out few calling, few messaging, the emailing services, the games, and all those things in the next live session. And we will convert this phone to the 4G as well. So that's all for the today. We have learned about the how we can make the calculator kind of things, how we can make the application screen and integrate with the different application like phone, the phone book, and the contacts and the calculator, all those things. So that's all for the today. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. So thank you, everyone. I hope you have lots of learning from this session.